Updated 4 October 2017, 840 AEDTDoctor Scott Scherr worked 20 hours straight treating hundreds of patients in the aftermath of the Las Vegas massacre, but he says it wasn't until he got home and saw the news that the reality of the situation really hit home. The electronic billboards along the Las Vegas Strip usually advertise upcoming performances or events. Today one reads blood donations needed. Another has the phone number people can call if they are missing loved ones. Vegas Strong appears on several. At the Sunrise Medical Center just off the Strip Drive, Scott Scherr is tired. The emergency medical physician worked 20 hours straight in the aftermath of the massacre. After 4 hours sleep, he is back at work. It wasn't until I got home and actually sat down and watched the news for the first time, and that is really when it hit, he says. In the hours after the massacre, his 43-bed emergency department saw 214 patients. There were patients everywhere, in hallways, in chairs, in beds, he says. We had nurses riding on gurneys all the way into the operating room holding areas the patients were bleeding from. We had just an outpouring of great teamwork. Most of the victims had gunshot wounds. Others were hit by shrapnel. His staff worked tirelessly and didn't turn anyone away. 68 patients remain at Sunrise, 33 are in critical condition. There were 15 people they couldn't save. Dr. Scherr is stoic. He talks a lot about how proud he is of his staff. He doesn't want to dwell on the awful task he had, informing the families who lost loved ones. Some of the victims didn't have ID on them when they were brought into emergency. He was forced to ask families what their loved one was wearing or if they had any tattoos or distinguishing marks so he could match the descriptions with the bodies. But he isn't worried about himself. He is focused on his patients and staff, particularly the young ones. Something like this is so out of the ordinary and horrific it truly is a loss of innocence for a lot of people, he says. For Dr. Scherr and his staff, New Year's Eve is usually the busiest night of the year. But what happened this week was like nothing he has seen before and hopes he never has to see it again. We typically see a lot of accidents, he says. When you see something that is preventable, that is a truly evil thing. It is very hard for everyone to grasp.